Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Hey, have you seen our new product we have in the store?
I haven't. What are they?
These are called Food Crayons. Are these the coolest things?
Really?
And no, you don't draw with them.
Okay.
So these are all flavors, seasonings, spices, and herbs that look like a jumbo crayon.
Wow, what are they made of?
They are made of all natural, whatever it is. So let's say this is the lemon. So it's fresh lemon. It uses a little bit of white salt and a cider vinegar as the natural preserve. And then to hold it, so they are kind of like, they're kind of like your gummy bears and things like that. They use agar-agar, which is a seaweed extract.
Wow.
And it's really cool. So these are really fun because, for one reason, they have a ton of flavor.
Okay.
They're all natural. They're gluten-free, or vegan, I should say, but they're very fun. And there's 31 different flavors.
Wow.
I know.
So how would you use a food crayon?
So you would take this, it's just a jumbo crayon, and this is like your sharpener.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpen it just like this so you get your...
And I can eat it?
You can.
Okay.
It's a great flavor. It's a ton of flavor all in one.
Wow.
Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
So this is something, if it's hot, it's going to melt. If it's cold, it's going to be a garnish. So let's say you're making pasta and you want to have lemon pasta, you would add some shavings into your pasta and just mix it in.
Wow,
if you
that's
wanted,
really lemony.
Isn't it?
Wow.
It's really bright. And you will taste the salt a little bit, but that's because it's so condensed. There's not much salt in it, but when that little tiny flavor, you're going to also taste the salt, but you won't taste it in what you're finishing with.
Okay.
It's also great in like tea, because you can take and put a little bit in at night and you'll have your lemon tea. It's wonderful to put on top of a cupcake with a little frosting, so you have that bite of lemon, or a charcuterie board. People have fun with them on charcuteries. The kids love them because you can tell them to make and add to their, like the tomato thyme, add to their mac and cheese or on top of a pizza, and they sit there and they get to shave them.
Wow. So does the sharpener come as part of the package? Is it part of the crayon thing?
Actually, you need one sharpener per household. So you buy one sharpener for whatever household, and then you can buy as many crayons as you want.
Wow.
Once you get them home and you use them, you want to refrigerate them.
Okay.
But
how long do they last?
over a year.
Wow. Really?
I know. It's really nice, isn't it? Because I can't go through a whole bunch of cilantro. I hate cutting ginger. So now I just have the ginger. Black garlic is not easy to find. So I have a wonderful black garlic, so I just keep that in my house and I use that. I also don't really like the texture of mushrooms or porcini or things, so I love this because I like the flavor of it.
So if I got something like the chipotle, how would I know what to use it on?
So we have little recipe cards for you that have ideas and things, but anything that you want that little heat on, so you could put it on top of a steak, you could add it into your meatballs, and it melts. It's just going to be a different way of using a spice instead of dried. It just melts in, which is really, really nice on that.
Right.
These are also shelf stable. So if you're a person that likes to go hiking, or you have an RV, or you're going to go to another city and spend a couple months for your or for the summer or winter months, you can take them with you. They are shelf stable for 3-4 weeks at a time, and then refrigerate them once you get them back to a refrigerator, which is really
That's
really
crazy.
nice.
So what kind of flavors do you have?
Well, there's things like lime and lemon, which are very common, but you don't always have a lime or lemon in your house, so it's nice to have them. There's black garlic. We have a honey mustard. There is things like tomato thyme. There's also heated, like ghost pepper, which is really hot. Or you can take and put something like the chipotle, or the black garlic chili is really nice. There's also some sweeter ones, like a raspberry or fig balsamic, that you can use on salads or on more of your dessert type things, or a cheese board. There's thyme and tarragon, chive. There is a black truffle. Ginger, as we said, miso is wonderful. Wow. So I mean, there's a lot of flavors that you can do and have fun. They also come as gift sets, so they're great gifts because not many people have these yet because they're a new concept. So it's a single crayon, a double crayon, 3 crayons, or 6 crayons. And they are so popular. People love them as gifts, and they're wonderful packaging.
Yeah, they're super unique.
I know. And this is for the person who has everything always, because
there you go.
You never know what to get them. And this is the one. It's also wonderful for older people because they just can't go through a full bunch of basil, and you can't go through, and herbs and our vegetables and things are getting more expensive, and we hate to throw them away.
Right.
You know, so I use these a lot because I can't go through a whole bunch of chives. And
Yeah.
if I buy a little tiny pack of chives, they're like $10. So, and I use them for maybe a couple things and then end up throwing them because they dry and I can't use my whole thing.
Yeah, that's what happens with my cilantro too. It always gets black before I can use it all.
Yep, that's why I love the cilantro. And not
Perfect.
everybody likes cilantro. You know,
Right.
there's some herbs, so this you can use it for just your own personal plate and not do it for the other person. So there's
Good
a
idea.
lot of wonderful things with these.
Wow.
So you got to
Okay.
take a look at the flavors and give them a try.
All right, I will. Thanks.
Sure.